Hello guys, welcome to weekly outlook here on gold, USDCAD, pound USD and the DXY. And here on gold, we've seen prior to last year, we've seen price making some rising wedge here, as you can see, and basically we'll be anticipating a continuation of that wedge, or we might just see a break of that wedge, and then we'll have price surge down all the way to around 1771 and even probably below it. Yeah, and if we look at the whole price action here on gold, we could actually see there's a potential of price actually going up to retest this regions of 1871. Where what I'm looking at is the potentials for me to actually going for buys. As you can see, price broke above these regions here, and I'll be looking for buys. I'm looking for how price will close above these regions here, and then I'll be looking for potentials to actually buy up to the regions of 1870. Other than that, we'll be looking for price to probably break this upward trend line we've seen here, break below this upward trend line. I'll be looking for new structures to sell down to these regions of the regions below that wedge right there. Okay, so basically this is what I'll be anticipating here on gold going forward. All right, so so over here we have pound USD, and then the last quarter of last year we've seen price dive below down all the way to 106 regions, and then we've seen price close to 1.21 1.22 regions. Okay, so basically what I'm looking out for here on pound USD is simple: a break of this consolidation. We can see here a break of this consolidation that I'm looking out for. Either I'm going for buys or I'm going for sells. Okay, clearly we can actually see the possibility of price to actually wick down a little bit, then move all the way to 123 regions there. And yes, 1.19 there is a strong resistance level that will push price up. We could actually just follow the structure as the price plays out. Okay, now let's look at this, the upward trend line being broken here. We've seen this upward trend line being broken, and then we see this new structure. There's a possibility of price actually slowing down all the way to these regions here of 1.17 right there, 1.1750 possibility there, and then before we could actually consider maybe price to actually continue to the upside. Okay, then but my main area is this consolidation. Once we see price break that consolidation, we could see price go up, and if we see breakdown below the consolidation, then we'll see price come down. Okay, so basically that's that. Over here on USDCAD, I'm focusing on the upward trend line here we see on the 4 hours time frame, and then also we see multiple confluences of the downward trend line right there. So there's a huge possibility of price to actually go down. I'm looking at a bearish bias right here on USDCAD from that region down to the regions of 1.34 right there, over like 160 pips right there. Okay, so basically this is what I'm looking out for here on USDCAD, and the confluence is just the sweet thing here. We've seen the downward trend line, but a break of that downward trend line right there, we could actually see possibility of price to go to the upside. Okay, over here we could actually be anticipating, if you could see from the whole bigger view, we could see how price made a leg there to the downside after creating a head and shoulder pattern. Then we retested that region, and then we're looking at price continuing to the downside, probably testing the regions of 132 and even below. Okay, basically it's clear as day. The USDCAD here is a sell bias for me with the downward trend line confluence right there. A break above it, then we might just see price just start going up, but for now I'm looking at the confluence to sell opportunities to sell USDCAD. Basically here we have the DXY, and the DXY is the major the instrument I use in trading most of the USD pairs, and then I'm looking at price opening up very bearish around this region here. So looking over here on the 8 hours time frame, we could actually see that we've broken the low we made here last year, and there's a possibility of price to actually continue to the downside, which means a downside movement for USDCAD, a possible upward movement for pound USD, and likewise a possible upward movement for gold. So yeah, the DXY is the major key instrument to actually possibly look for the buyers of the USD pairs. So I'm looking at USDCAD continue to the downside of possible 134 and below, and even below up to 132. And then on pound USD we'll be looking for possible buys, maybe a week at that region of 119, and then we'll push price up, continuation to the upside. Other than that, maybe we could actually see maybe a change in the movement in the DXY actually. And then same thing, I think the pound USD and the DXY are inversely correlated, and that's basically how I trade those pairs. Okay, yeah, so basically here on gold, continuation to the upside. Yeah, definitely. Without much things, I know I'll see you guys on Wednesday for the continuation of the outlook, and enjoy the rest of the week. Ciao.